Taurus, no, Gemini, welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and see what messages come out for you. And pertaining to your healing messages, mind you, I need you to keep in mind that you are not going to resonate with every channel message. Okay? This is a general reading and it's not a personal. We're just going to jump right into it. Thank you so much, Most High. Thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading for my Gemini to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding. Thank you. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on. If you're easily triggered, my suggestion is to come back. We have an open door policy. So it's not a guarantee. It's not like the reason why I say come back is to say that your reading is not going to go where you can tolerate it. Law of attraction. Okay. A busy mind, always in either the past or in the future. It's one of the two. It could be both, you know. Also, this energy, when it comes to law of attraction and healing, it's also comparing yourself to many situations that you're attached to. And this looks like a good healing process, Gemini. It definitely does. As a side note, don't test your protection. That's what that's what I'm being guided to tell you, is don't test your protection when it comes to law of attraction. And what that's saying is try to remain in high frequencies. Whereas the healing part, it's more so of your past representing itself in another way that you're unfamiliar with. But it's the same lesson, but in a whole different strategy. So be mindful with this law of attraction. My Gemini. Give me some I am messages for Gemini, please. For those of you who are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. Thank you. So far, we have peace, action, and I am light, which is upright, and goodness in reverse. And then we have in the God's hands, confirmation. Do not disregard your protection and do not test your protection. Because it's kind of like God saying, you were supposed to have learned this lesson. Why are you asking? It's kind of like if you ask God for peace, He'll put you through many lessons until you understand peace. And so you have to be very direct when it comes to peace. This is a peace of mind. Is this a piece of strategy so that you can be able to operate and get through the day? Is this a piece of sleep? What type of peace? Oh, correction, patience. Be mindful of how you ask for patience. But I guess peace was part of it. But yeah, there's something shiny, Gemini. And this is supposed to be a healing message. That's what's so ironic about this spread. Whatever you lacked in the past, you don't have to prove to people of what you've obtained in the past that fill those spaces of what lacked. Whether that is status, whether that's personality, whether that's material things, whether it's past connections of you saying you know somebody. Because it feels like at one point in the past, you may have been upset or disappointed because you asked God for something and you did not get it when you wanted it. And it looks like it's being presented to yourself, but it's kind of like, are you going to take out the moment to say, God, I thank you? Very simple. You know what, God, I thank you. There is a little bit of, not redemption, but more so of God, forgive me for not acknowledging you type energy. Others of you, you keep asking for God for peace and he keeps giving it to you. And then you keep going back to what disrupts your peace. Give me some words of advice for my Gemini, please. Self-esteem. Okay. Work on your self-esteem, folks. So yeah, relationships in reverse. And pertaining to your healing messages, so far you're being asked to focus on you and not everything outside of you. And we're talking about people. And I'm also seeing a Gemini here. What's beautiful about you, those people, it's like getting over a flaw, right? Identifying that flaw and saying, okay, this is my flaw. I'm going to heal this flaw and I'm going to love my authentic self. It feels like there could be someone or a group of people who try to target that same flaw that you've healed from. Regret is coming in inverted, which is good. So I'm seeing, Gemini, it's not, you don't care about what people think or what they say. At this time, in pertaining to your healing messages, I don't know what area of self-esteem, whether that's communicating with people, how you present yourself, how you uphold yourself, your mind state, when you're in other people's environments. I really can't identify this self-esteem, but we can clarify with tarot to try to see what this self-esteem is. What is this self-esteem? That was fast. The Four of Pentacles. So you need to open up. You need to open up, Gemini, and you may have trust issues and you need to heal and you need to get to the root to those trust issues before you open up moving forward. Okay? I love you. All right. What other messages do you have for my Gemini, please? Why am I hitting this thing so hard? It's not that serious. Indication. It's literally calling. Watch for the signs. It will lead you to true love. So there's someone coming in, Gemini, or there's someone that's already in your life that is definitely going to mark the memories of your healing process. Guilty. We're going to clarify that. The situation is guilty. I don't know if that's you or someone else. Someone feels guilty for misjudging you, Gemini. Attract. Yeah, someone was very guilty about misjudging you. The fact that you were healed from whatever insecurity was, and they played on that insecurity to try to manipulate you or to tear you down or try to control you in some type of way. Now this person is coming in as if, it doesn't feel like you've received an apology. It just feels like someone's now going with the flow in regards to you. It's like all of a sudden what you want from someone, it's in play motion. The Hermit. This person wants something. The Five of Wands. Yeah. No argument. It's just literally the Nine of Swords, the Lovers, and the Three of Swords. Yeah. So there's another tactic coming in. And I don't like this person because the fact that they know that you need to heal and they're playing off of that. That's what I don't like. Yeah. They can play on it, but all they're doing is they're creating more bad karma for themselves, especially with justice here, the Two of Wands. Yeah, this person is definitely going to need your direction. But you're being guided to focus on whatever, what was it, insecure? It doesn't feel like it said insecurities. Where is it at? It was in the, what? Where do we see insecurities at? Oh, self-esteem. My bad. Wait, it must be at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. That's how it came out. Relationships was a situation, something that you're being asked not to focus on at this time. You need to focus on your self-esteem. It says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And there's this regret. I don't feel like this regret is I feel like someone is refusing to go on their healing journey, and they're projecting it onto you, Gemini. Someone who literally it's kind of like saying, oh, I don't like the color brown. And the person that I tell them that I don't like the color brown, they just start giving me things that are brown, and I'm saying I don't like the color brown. So it's kind of like a test of proving to see if you stand on business, you stand on your word, and you pass that test. And now this person is trying to find another indication of what it is that is so attracted about you, because this person doesn't want to be held accountable of how they treated you in the past. Justice will definitely be served. I don't feel like this person has learned their lesson. I don't. Others of you, if you is just you, there's no family, nothing like that. What you're being asked is to accept who you are and not feel guilty about who you are. And don't be impulsive or being triggered by your emotions, or don't be triggered by how others operate outside of you. Some of you may have heavy anxiety, like if you hear someone laugh, you may think someone's laughing at you, or even if someone was having a conversation, you may think they're talking about you. No, they're not. Okay, that's your shadow self saying, I feel that you're trying to heal. Okay, and you will be able to conquer your shadow self, but it's going to take some hard work, Gemini. Okay, yeah, look, trust. You need to trust. All right. Anything else pertaining to healing messages for my Gemini? Did we pull any I am messages? We did, Gemini. Give me overall. Oh, you know what? Let's try this. Let's see what comes out. Healing messages for my Gemini. Hopefully I'm not making noise with the mic. It's kind of hitting me in my chest. I do apologize. All right. We're not going to force anything. Alchemy. Say what you mean. Anything else? Inner child. Yeah. Someone is definitely trying to project on you from their own childhood wounds that they need to see. It's kind of like, this feels like a twin flame connection. If it's not a twin flame, this has to do with friends and family who didn't fulfill things in their past. They see it in you and you get tough love, right? And you're able to change the situation at any time, Gemini, but because there is this ambience of I care, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to the conversation that's being had with you. You need to pay attention to how you react to things, sound, people, music. You need to pay attention to your routine. And if there is no gratification or satisfaction in those routines, there's something that you need to modify, to alter, so that you can get to the root of this inner child. Okay. And this alchemy, what's significant about this spread is your choices and your actions depend on it. And I hope that makes sense. I'll say it again. Your actions, did I say it right? Actions, your actions and your choices depend on it. It's not about proving to anyone at this time who's right or who's wrong. It's allowing justice to be served in a way to where Gemini, you'll be able to thrive. Because the last thing we want is a Gemini in the collective to be in bondage without realizing. Okay. The King of Cups. Don't worry about what people say. Take your time. As long as you're doing it from your heart, not doing it for the reaction, but from your heart, things will definitely work in your favor. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, take responsibilities. There's that justice again. This is too many. This is not personal. All right. But in between the lines, my love, I really feel like you're healing someone else, Gemini. The Four of Cups, yeah. You're definitely healing someone else. The Moon. Yeah, like I said, someone is projecting their healing journey on you. It's like someone watching you and learning all the steps and what to do, but you're not getting the credit. So it's time for you to pull back, Gemini. I don't know, because this is one crazy twist healing message. Someone who's supposed to do the work and heal, they're projecting on you and they're watching you. It's a twin flame. A lesson learned. Are you going to learn a lesson, Gemini? I love you. Don't forget, love is kind. What is behind this? What is it? I'm being guided not to do so. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Till we meet again.